Be careful. Be careful whose heart you break. Some people loved you in ways you won't ever find twice. Be so committed to what's best for your heart that you refuse to accept anything less than complete love and alignment, even if that means sitting through the uncomfortable pains of growth and change. Sometimes growing hurts, sometimes leaving hurts. Sometimes knowing what you deserve means knowing what you can no longer hold. You can miss somebody and still not reach. You can love somebody and still choose peace. You can feel your heart breaking and know you're doing what's right. Sometimes choosing your heart means surviving the night. Be careful. Be careful whose heart you break. Some people loved you in ways you won't ever find twice. Be careful whose heart you break. Some kinds of love don't come around twice. You don't always know what you have, why you have it. Be careful whose heart you break. Be careful whose trust you shatter. You may damage the one person who would have protected yours with their life. They knew your worst and never used it against you. Knew every scar and still stood beside you. Saw every side you were afraid to show, and held what you trusted them never to expose. Be careful whose loyalty you ignore. Their consistency may be the rarest thing you ever lose. Everybody loves the fireworks, but who stays when they disappear? Who sits beside you in the silence? Who keeps showing up year after year? Everybody notices passion, everybody notices sparks, but consistency doesn't make noise. It quietly protects your heart. 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 Be careful whose heart you break. Some people loved you in ways you won't ever find twice. Be careful whose trust you shatter. Oh, be careful whose loyalty you ignore. You don't always know what you have, why you have it, until it's gone, until it's gone, until the silence tells you what you should have known. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful whose faith you break. Someone believed in you more than you ever believed in yourself. When you couldn't see tomorrow, they could see beyond the night. When you questioned who you were, they reminded you of your life. When you had nothing left to give, they didn't measure what you gave. They loved you through the becoming, not just when you were okay. But loving someone deeply doesn't mean abandoning you. Being committed to your heart means being committed to truth. Complete love, complete alignment. Not almost, not someday, not only when it's convenient. A love that meets you, a love that sees you, a love that doesn't make your heart beg to be believed in. Be careful whose heart you break. Some people love you in ways you won't ever find twice. Be careful whose trust you shatter. Be careful whose loyalty you ignore. Be careful whose faith you break. Be careful whose faith you break. Because not everything rare announces itself while you have it. Some things don't sparkle, some things don't scream. Some things look ordinary until they're only a memory. Not everything rare announces itself while you have it. Sometimes you understand its value only after it's gone. Even when commitment means change, even when becoming who you're meant to be comes wrapped in growing pains. Never settle for less than complete love and alignment. But when somebody gives you something real, don't mistake peaceful for ordinary. Don't mistake consistent for boring. Don't mistake safe for something less. Because the rarest love might not announce itself, it might simply stay. Be careful whose heart you break. Be careful whose heart you break. Be careful. Some people loved you in ways you won't ever find twice. Be careful whose trust you shatter. Be careful whose loyalty you ignore. Be careful whose faith you break. Not everything rare announces itself while you have it. Sometimes you understand its value only after it's gone. Be careful whose heart you break. Be careful. Some people loved you in ways you won't ever find twice.